I told you so, my dear doggies. If you don't leave me alone, more videos like this are going to come. You are persistent with your death threats and you keep flooding my Instagram. And the problem is, your wives don't wanna have sex with you. And now you wanna say it's my fault because your wives are in the period and because your wives don't want to have sex with you. Well, fine, no problem. I am going to remember of Abubakar Nurmagomedov's loss to David Zawada and the fight where he showed a horrible fight IQ, one of the most horrible performances, and that was the situation where he lost the fight that was won. So, first of all, when Mark Goddard kicked off, there was no glove touch, and Zawada was ready to fight like he was marching forward, leading with the strikes. Nurmagomedov was countering with a big left, and when Zawada dug to the body through a heavy leg kick, Nurmagomedov was having a shinner under his right eye, but he shot in for a takedown and was able to drag Zawada to the canvas. He was working the body and head and looking to advance his position. He was trying to go into the half guard. He was trying to improve his position. Zawada nearly reversed him, but Nurmagomedov stood strong. And after taking a half guard, they were trading body shot punches, and Nurmagomedov stood heavy. But the German pushed off with a butterfly guard. And when he returned him into a full guard position, everything started to crumble for Abubakar Nurmagomedov. He threw his legs up for a triangle attempt, and when you're attempting a triangle choke, the basic defense one should do is this. This is the basic defense one should do, or this, or at least do it with your hand, and he won't be able to finish him. Abubakar failed to do that. He didn't even recognize the triangle choke attempt, and Zawada quickly transitioned into an armbar. Nurmagomedov was in a bad way, and there was no chance of slamming. Nurmagomedov was trying to escape, but Zawada pulled him down and locked up the triangle choke tight. Nurmagomedov had to tap out instantly because of his horrible fight IQ, because of his horrible error when he failed to place his arm like this. Basic defense. He tapped out. He knew there was no way to get out of the nasty submission attempt, and it was a big upset for Sagat, who now earned back then he earned his first victory inside the octagon. And I'm just telling that Abubakar Nurmagomedov lost in the first round via triangle choke, and it was one of the greatest upsets I've ever seen in my whole life. But David Zawada, they were talking back then that Dagestani fighters are unbeatable, that they are unsubmittable. But it proved to be wrong because David Zawada submitted Abubakar Nurmagomedov with a very much basic submission attempt, and it just proved that Abubakar Nurmagomedov lacked in fight IQ. He had horrible fight IQ. He had horrible performance back then. I mean, if you're a top-notch wrestler, he is a top-notch wrestler, and you should be able to control your opponent off the top. You shouldn't leave that much space for a triangle choke attempt, and even for a modified triangle armbar attempt. I mean, you left too much space, and now people are gonna say, "Oh no, he didn't." Well, you're a Dagestani wrestler, man. You mustn't make those mistakes. That's why I like to call him Dumbo. So, my dear haters, more death threats equals more videos like this. Enjoy. I just described in details how Abubakar Nurmagomedov lost to David Zawada in UFC Moscow.